There was a house at the end of Willow Street that everyone avoided. The curtains were always drawn. The windows were cracked just slightly, just enough for sound to escape, never enough for light to get in. At night, it hummed. Not from machines or electricity. The sound was like a lullaby, but distorted. Like someone was humming a song they barely remembered or were trying to forget. 13-year-old Mila had just moved next door. She was brave, too curious for her own good, and tired of hearing "Don't go near that house." So one evening, when her mother fell asleep on the couch, Mila slipped out the front door and crept into the yard of the humming house. It stopped humming the second she touched the gate. Inside the yard, the air was thick, like walking through fog that had weight. The grass was overgrown, but someone had braided the vines around the porch railing. A doll sat on the steps, staring at her with one button eye and one human eye. Mila picked it up. The house exhaled. Not metaphorically. It actually breathed out, warm air rushing from under the door like it had been holding it in for years. She should have run, but curiosity has teeth and it bit her deep. She opened the door. Inside, the house was warm. Too warm, like skin. The walls pulsed slowly like a heartbeat. There was no furniture, just mirrors. Dozens of them, all reflecting Mila. Except for one. In that mirror, Mila wasn't alone. A woman stood behind her, pale with long, dripping black hair. Her mouth was sewn shut, but the humming came from inside her chest. The stitches stretched every time the hum grew louder. Mila turned around. Nothing. When she turned back to the mirror, the woman was closer. Her stitched mouth was vibrating now, ripping slightly. The hum turned into a scream. Mila dropped the doll. The floor opened beneath her, swallowing her into a room made entirely of skin and bone. The house wasn't a house, it was alive. It fed on people who didn't listen. People who got too curious. No one ever saw Mila again. But sometimes, just sometimes, if you walk by that house on Willow Street at night, you'll hear two voices humming. One is high and haunting. The other sounds like a little girl, trying not to forget the song she was forced to learn.